Okay. Hi, everybody. So anyway, I'm going to teach you the basics, and it's working really good for me. Matter of fact, at 11 o'clock, I put an ad on the Facebook. You guys already know, and I having a lot of conversations with people. And so anyway, this girl says, I'm in Los Angeles, I'm in California. And I said, well, I'm in California too. So anyway, to make the story short, she's coming today because she said, I love Santa Monica. When I told her that I live in Santa Monica, she's like, I love Santa Monica. I always go there. And then I said, well, okay. And she's like, can we meet? And I said, of course. Instead of meeting, because she's a girl, a woman, okay? I said, yes, we'll meet. You come to the house. Anyway, so she's going to come to the house. She said, I love sales. That's what she told me in the text. I love people. And I'm an entrepreneur. And I love working from home. So far she has everything. So today she's coming. And I did all of these conversations with a text replacement. Okay, so I didn't spend a lot of time copy paste, or what did I say or anything. So I did this all with text replacement, and I'm loving it. So anyway, I am going to go into the training, and then I'm gonna let Troy, after I tell you exactly what to do. First of all, I wanted to remind everybody that we have our Purium business. If you get into a point that you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, you don't know, you're like kind of like a block in your mind, because what do I say? What do I say to people? What do I say about Amy and Dave? What do I say? How long has the company been in business? I need to call my upline. I need to call my sponsor and ask them. Okay. Well, not anymore. You come over here to, well, you can call your sponsor and your whatever, but not anymore. You come over here on Purium Business, and then navigate to this, and then ta-da, there's a lot of things in here that you can even send a welcome message, and this message is well crafted. I'm gonna say that. Okay. We always want to send something like this, and you can put this in a text replacement. So you enrolling a lot of people, guess what? Put this in there. And all you had to do is welcome, and then the phone is going to do the rest. So instead of taking how many minutes to craft a message, because what do I say? Okay, this person, no. And you want to do the same message to everybody that comes in your organization. You're going to ask me, everybody, Lucy, but everybody has different energy. No, you're going to do it to everybody. You know why? Because of duplication. Okay, somebody comes in, and then they're going to say, oh, I don't have time, but I really want to do this business, but I cannot quit my job, but I want to do this because I want this to be my first form of income. Okay. And they see that you doing a welcome message to everybody, every time different. That person is going to say, I don't have time to think about this. I have so many, my life is a chaos. I just want something simple. Well, come over here and let's just copy this whole thing and send it to everybody. And if you have it in a text replacement, beautiful. It's right here. Okay. So Purium Business has a lot of training, a lot, and they have almost an answer for everything. Okay. So let's right here. What is your why when you're training somebody? I believe when somebody comes into our organization, it's very important to ask this question. One, I ask, why you want to do this business, how much money would you like to make, okay? And how much time are you going to put in? So it started with why, okay? Your why is your long-term vision for your success in your business, okay? Right here, and then go to this, go all of this, okay? Look at this. Everything is right here. Get your worksheet right here, and then, see, there we go, okay? Sometimes if the people doesn't have a vision of what they're gonna do, guess what? They most likely they're not even gonna take the products. But if they have a why, they have like a vision of the future, what the future is gonna look like. Okay, why they want to do this? I mean, if they don't, most of the people they're walking up there, they don't even know why. If you offer them $1 million right now, and you told them, if you told me you have less than 1 minute to tell me why, how would you spend $1 million, the whole $1 million? Okay, I'll give it to you, but you have 1 minute. They don't know. They don't know because they don't have a clear vision. If they don't start like automatically, you have 1 minute to come on, you have 1 minute. They go, well, 1 million. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, okay, and the minute is gone. So we had to have a clear vision of what we want to do. So this is going to help us a big deal. So whenever you can, come to puriumbusiness.com and start read everything for your own thing, okay? Read everything so that way you're ready. You're always gonna hear what I said. Become the leader that you want to attract. Become the leader that you want to attract, okay? So always do that. Always do that. So Troy, you want to start just in case you want to jump out of the call, or you want to leave you until the last minute, or because Troy has some, he's very passionate about this text replacement. Okay, so that's why he was like, oh, Lucy, and I'm going to put him to work a little bit because he said, I can do trainings whenever you want me to, Lucy. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And he's really good. So let me tell you a little bit for some of you that doesn't know Troy. Troy started the business about 10 years ago with us. And he literally, it was the homestay dad. He raised his kids right here in the park across the street from my house. Okay. And he had, in the business, he had ups and downs, like life, like everybody else. I mean, sometimes it was like hard, sometimes it was easy, sometimes, but he never give up in the business. Because you know why? He had a clear vision of what he wanted. His why, it was very strong. Okay. And it was hard, you better believe it. Because I'm the witness of that. Okay. Being a homestay dad, it was not easy. It was not easy for him. And a lot of other problems that life brought to him and everything. It was not easy, but he's like, okay, Lucy, I'm doing it. He became diamond. Lucy, I'm doing it. I'm waiting for my superstar. I'm waiting for my superstar. Trust me, it's coming, Lucy. And then the superstar came over. Okay, he attracted the superstar. And then another one. And then his business went like, and then it went down. It's like, what's going on, Lucy? What's going on? What am I doing? And I said, Troy, you're talking too much about product. Talk about business. Business. And I believe when he started talking about business, he went up again and he passes, and the rest is history, because that's the goal. My goal, everybody in my organization, to pass me, to make more money than what I'm making right now. Hey, so Troy, you wanna do tell us about the text replacement, why you love it so much before I start the how to do it?
Yeah, well, the thing that I want to say is that the person that introduced me to this is the actual person that designed the boards for the company. And so the company has invested a large sum of money in the technology known as boards. Uh, I think a lot of times we expect everything to just be easy and gravy. And since I've been with the company, I know they've invested well over $1 million in technology. CRM, email marketing, which increased all of our sales 25% across the board. I know they brought up that statistic. They did the email marketing about 5 or 6 years ago. They created an app. They've created this boards. They just did email updates and not email updates, website updates. And they're not easy because it's infrastructure and there's a lot of technical stuff and there's a lot of man hours that go into that. So the company has invested, large sums of money in technology, and technology is expanding so fast. We're all witnessing that. Many of us have had friends that have been displaced by technology. I was in the fashion industry. Years ago, you had to wait for somebody that came over on a boat from Paris or, Europe to bring, haberdashers, they were called back in the day, for men. And now everything is online and you can just see it and purchase it right then and there. And the fashion shows in Europe, they copy it from photographs, make it in China, and put it up on the website, and it's available for you, made out of polyester instead of silk, right? And so technology is updating all the time, and it's displacing people. So it's a good idea to just understand the basics and then take what is useful to you. Because remember Michael Mazes, Lucy's husband, he is a belly to belly guy, and that works for him. And he uses plenty of technology. He'll help you out with building graphics and stuff like that. If you're going to go do a farmer's market or anything, like Michael is a great guy. He does know how to use technology, but he bases everything on analog, old school, belly to belly or phone calls. And so we use what's available for us. So again, Michael still uses technology, but he relies more on analog. And so take what's useful and discard the rest, make it your own. It's the Bruce Lee quote. So with text replacements, if you let me share my screen, I will show you what I set up with Carolina Coach Sima in late 2018. I think was the time that we implemented that. Can you let me share my screen?
Done.
Make me the host.
Done.
Okay, hold on. The screen, here we go. Start the broadcast. Okay, here we go. So you guys can see my screen. Share device, audio on. Stop share. You are sharing your screen. Okay, here we go. So we go into settings. And then we go into the search button. Can you guys all see my screen?
Yes.
So text replacement. Now this is a little bit more labor intensive. I will show you. So, okay, so we go text replacement, click on that. So these are all my frequently asked questions. So for my assistant, when people are communicating with me online and they want me on their podcast or something, I have an assistant and I just type ASS and it populates. Please text or email my assistant. Here's his phone number and the email, right? That goes out. I've done a lot of work with ayahuasca over the years, and I have a playlist from all my YouTube content. Now, social media it's not really broadly understood, and I worked for 15 years minimum, making 10 to 15 pieces of content for 5 platforms every day for at least a decade. So it's a bit of an illusion to just say, I'm popular online. I built that. That was a big job. So with my work in the Amazon and frequently asked questions about ayahuasca, I have a playlist right here, and it's just AYAH. And then it populates, and I'll show you in my text messages in a second how it works. I have a breath is life course, breathwork course. I have my short bio here. Then I have biz. So if you want to work with me, if somebody's raised their hand on social media, because oftentimes I'll go, look, I teach holistic health, and stress management and mitigation is very important. Social media is a major stress. Being attached to your electromagnetic frequency device and Wi-Fi and scrolling is a huge stress on the human body. I recommend getting off social media if you are not making money on it. If you want to stay on for friends and family and entertainment, great, but join me in business so you can kill two birds with one stone and get the world healthy with organic superfoods, etc. DM me the word business. And so then I just hit business, and it says, I work with an organic superfood company. Contact me on this email here. And then
we can't hear you anymore.
Can't hear you, Troy.
shit. Share device audio on.
Now
You're
we can.
good. You're back on.
Can you hear me? Okay, so it should be on. All right. So going back to the settings. So these are just some of the products I had. We had CBD for a while. I have my CBD there. Then I have a lot of free content. And so each one of these, and I will now show you in a text message, I have a free diet. See, it says diet. And then I have a 36-minute video on YouTube. So evergreen content, if you open up a YouTube channel, you can do long form content. It doesn't matter if you get 10 views, because that is your evergreen content answering frequently asked questions, and you can direct people to that video. So it doesn't matter the view count. It just matters that you can duplicate yourself and answer all those questions for whoever watches that video. And then, so I have a lot of them in here. I have the one for Liquid Sunshine, the green healthy drinks for children. And in that, it has the video of me making Liquid Sunshine for my children. And then it has a link with a $50 gift card code in it for Purium. I have a lot of freebies. I have a lot of frequently asked questions. This is my network marketing training video. NWM is the shortcut for it. And then here's a training I did 7 years ago. And it's a 45-minute training on mindset, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, etc. And it's a great training. So again, frequently asked questions that I get asked all the time. My stress management course, my superfoods, I go through my daily supplement stack, SUP, which is right here. And I will show you these in a second. So, and then there's the ultimate lifestyle transformation. And there's my Venmo if you want to buy a book, and my 9 pillars free gift. All right, so let me go over to, I'm going to text these to Michael. All right, so Michael Mazes right here. He sent me his Zoom today. And then I'm going to go here, and here's the biz, right? Boom, boom. See that? All right there. I work with an organic superfood company. We have products that help people get healthy holistically. Take a listen to this video below if you're serious about building a business. Contact my business partner, Barbero. So I work directly with Barbero, and he talks to people. And then there is the video of the farm to family, right? Boom. Send that to Michael. The video populates. You see that? Purium Farm to Family. And then
I just got it, Troy.
Yep, there you go. Here's the Biz 2. Boom. If you're serious about building an online business with my team, please visit puriumenrollment.com. Boom. Text that. And the hashtag will hyperlink it. So it'll take them right to Purium Enrollment.
Just got both of them, Troy. Yeah, thank you.
And so you can read that. Now, the company has created boards, which is, where is it? Right here? There it is. It's right there. So there's boards. So boards, and to learn new technology, you can either get left behind, like a lot of people have been displaced and now they're doing Uber and all these other things because their job has been displaced from technology. So you can either learn a little bit of technology and see how it applies, spend some time on it, because no matter what business you're in, you're still going to have to use technology to a certain degree. So you could either use the boards and educate yourself on the boards, Or you could go back even more old school, which me and Carolina did before the boards was created. And so here's the next steps right here. Here's customer acquisition, brand partner acquisitions, how to recruit a customer. So I have someone on my team, and they want to know, how to recruit a customer. Well, boom, there's the boards. I'll send that to Michael. And here you go. Step 3, customer acquisition, how to recruit a customer. So you're automating yourself, right? And then here's directions right from the company with a video. And so you let a lot of your heavy lifting be done just by either text replacement or using boards. Your choice. I use both, but my frequently asked questions that aren't a part of Purium, like let's say, for example, I have Qigong. I have corrective exercises for people who have postural issues like we all do, right? So aloha, here's my natural exercises, Qigong, corrective exercise, and functional fitness playlist to heal the human body from any ailment. And then this will take you over to my playlist. Again, I don't use content for algorithm and view count always. I also use it for evergreen videos where I've done tutorials for people. And so this is an extra added value, and it's you teaching, not someone else teaching. And not everybody's cut out to be in front of the camera. So don't worry about, if you're not, either use my content, the company's content that you like or trust, that's not going to drive them away from your business. It's going to keep them coming back. So however you want to do that content, and remember, there are many nuances and caveats, to having this conversation. I'm trying to be as concise as possible for what I have used for the last 6 years that was developed by the woman who developed the boards for the company. So use text replacements. If you have an iPhone, I don't know how it works on an Android, use text replacements or use Purium boards. And again, these are frequently asked questions and how to build your business faster, because we're in the digital age, right? It's going faster. Or you could sit there and dial the phone, right? And the secret to business is not keeping your business a secret. So you're always giving more information, and we're committed. We're not kicking the tires. And the more committed you are, and the more you can direct them to the information they need, because remember, you always have to answer the question and put yourself in the other person's seat. And they're going to be always answering the question, what's in it for me, right? So you want to be able to answer that question very quickly. Here's some free information. Here's some information about what we're doing. And so this is called attraction marketing. So I can take questions on that if you have any, but this is to just speed it up. Now, I will say this, it is a little labor intensive. Copywriting, here, and I'll blow you guys up with a bunch of stuff in the chat. So go over to the chat right now. Here is Biomedic, BM. And that's an old link. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so there you go. So that's Biomedic. Here is the ULT. Everybody following along on this? And so you see how fast I'm doing this? Here is the biz.
Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, here to unbox.
Right, I've made my own videos. You can use mine or you can use the company's. There is the business. This is the business number 2 with the Purium enrollment, right? And then Purium, I have a supplement video I made. Here you go. With my gift card code, hyperlinked, embedded. So I have the video I made with me going through my daily stack. It's 25 minutes. And I covered joint flex, heart aid, renew skin, hair, and nails, see from nature, ionic elements, fulvic zeolites, super astaxanthin, super life formula, etc. And so you could literally just set your phone up on a tripod and record yourself and explain the products to your understanding, and it can be a very rudimentary understanding, right? Greens are great for magnesium, and it's sunlight from the sun and grown, organic soil, and greens are, good detoxifiers. Something very simple. You don't have to be an expert, and being an expert, has its own challenges. Oh, I have one here. Juice bar in a bag, JBB. Here we go. Babamo. Juice bar in a bag delivers dense nutrients on the go. I don't even use my link there. I just use the video. So sometimes this is for customers that are already in the ULT and they want to know what else I take, or I make a suggestion and they can just watch that video and get fully educated. Juice bar in the bag is about 15 minutes long. And so that covers the business, the products. Here's the cleanse. And this is the same copy that Carolina and I created in 2018. So you can copy and paste that and put your own links and videos in there if you want. But thanks for connecting. I appreciate you. With my organic nutrition program, you'll get a complete liver, parasite, bowel, and kidney cleanse, plus all the natural vitamins and minerals your body needs for vitality. This kit will make it $12 a day for breakfast, lunch, and snack after lunch. All you need is dinner if you wish. You are so worth vitality, strength, and clarity. You'll feel and look amazing. Here's my video explanation, which is on Instagram. And then I offer 100% satisfaction guarantee, so there's no risk. Ultimate Lifestyle Nutrition Program. Boom. So you guys get that? Is there any questions? But I just blew up that chat box with all my text replacements. And that's only part of them. Here's my bio. Boom. There you go. Boom. There's my bio. Here's my diet videos playlist. Here is my Breath is Life online course. I made a free gift for everyone in my Fit and Free Legacy program. And so it's got my 9 pillars of health. You download that. It's all free. So I am just in business and communicating with people, all day long for years and years and years and years and years and years, right? And I set that up, a lot of those text replacements. Oh, I wanted to show you one other thing, because I have a whole bunch of new text replacements that either me or my assistant has to sit down. And I didn't always have an assistant. I did all my own stuff digitally for at least a decade or more before I was able to afford an assistant. But here's all the text replacements that I need to make. So I have an EMF device that I like, and they sponsor me. I have a hydrogen machine that they sponsor me. Somebody gave me some moccasins made out of buffalo skins, and then Earth Runners, my favorite shoes of all times. And I've been telling people about these for a long time, and I don't make that much money off of it, but I do like to guide people to good footwear, good water, and I haven't even made these text replacements. So they need to be made, and the list is up here because why? Because it's intensive. So Troy, who's usually bouncing off the walls, has to sit down at the desk and go, this is my favorite footwear, earthrunners.com, use my code HealthNut. Right? And so it's like, I still have to do that. And I'm 6 or 7 years into using this technology. So that's a little bit about my journey. But every time I sit down and write a text replacement, it saves me so much time on the back end. Right? So I hope that long-winded explanation serves and helps some people out there, and I'm open to answering anybody's questions.
Thank you, Troy. And you can turn on your microphone and ask question. Go ahead, Patty.
Just thank you. That was awesome. Encouraging.
Awesome. I'm here to help, always and forever.
Yay.
We and just so you know, we have a mastermind call. We have a couple calls as well. So if you ever want to get on those, just contact Lucy and she can direct you.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Sounds really good. Troy, wow.
That's for people who, that's for the mastermind is for people who are really interested in doing the business, right, Troy?
Well, they're dedicated to doing the business.
Dedicated
So
to doing the business.
so I didn't want to misspeak because Barbero is a little protective of the energy over there. We do have a team call on Wednesday, and we have an opportunity call every other Wednesday at the same time. I think it's 5 p.m. PST. But if you're serious, and a lot of you guys are on my team anyhow, and Barbero clarifies it because he really governs that call. But we're like, the more the merrier. And the people that are interested, the thing about Mastermind is it ups your game a little bit. You know, you're really serious. And then we can teach these network marketing principles to people that are really absorbent. We were doing it on the team calls, and some people just weren't as interested. And so they can come on the team call and come and go. But if you commit to the Mastermind, it's a little bit more of a commitment. That's all. So we're here to help always.
Can I ask while you're here, since you put up all those, do you have a quick, what is your Zoom on Wednesday at 5 Pacific Standard Time?
Lucy will have to send it to you.
Okay.
Because like I said, I think it's Eric, you know better than I do, right?
I'll send it to everybody.
It's 4 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
So that'd be 7 for you, Patty.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Okay.
that's when, that's Dave's call. Or it's 2 hours before Dave's call.
I
It's
think
four-
it does clash with Dave's call.
It's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. His is 5 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, good. I don't want to have to choose.
Well,
Yeah,
sometimes we do. We have to choose. Okay. I'm sorry, but that's
You're
the,
right.
the name of the game. Sometimes we do have to choose. We said, okay, I'm pretty knowledgeable about the product, and now I'm gonna do for the business. I'm gonna tell you, okay, and I'm not lying. The moment, and I remember like it was yesterday, that Troy start talking so much about the product, and I start talking about the business. His business went up the roof. Okay, including I've been, as you guys already know, I've been studying a lot about social media and watching a lot of tapes, a lot of recordings to do my own. And even including, I find out a video that says, stop talking about your products. Everybody talks about the products, and including the 45-second presentation said, when you talk about the products, your business goes like this. Very slow. When you talk about the business, it goes fast. However, I recommend anybody that comes into the business to learn about our products. Take the time to learn about our products, okay? And the recording is there for Dave recording. They give it to us right away. So they can put some time on the side and listen to the call and listening and listening and listening again. Okay. Anything else before I show you how to do the text replacement?
I just want to throw out one thing, Lucy.
Yes.
First of all, I mean, you're looking at Troy, who's very serious about his business, and you know his attitude has always been that way since I've known him, and you know his goal, his why. But all these videos that you see that he just ran through a few of them, I remember when he had none. And he just said, I remember, I mean, he just said, I'm doing this. And, you know, he was being that he had acting experience, modeling experience, he said, I'm going to just be my own producer and create my own show. So for all of you, no matter what level you're at, what he just showed us as you develop and use whatever videos, his videos, the companies, create your own. I've been watching Lucy now create videos and and it's like so much fun. Now here I am. I was an actor for 18 years and I don't even like to do social media. So I'm from a different yoke, okay? However, you want to look at this, what Troy just said, because of the word Lucy mentioned a little while ago, and it's so important to our business, simpler duplication, that you can show people that have that if Eric sent me one of these videos and I watched it, and then he sent me the part about building the business and why he's building the business. I work at an organic superfood company, blah, 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 with a couple of links to look at. Now I'm going to look at it and go, hell, if he can do this, I can do this. And then, so it's duplication. So Troy, thank you for sharing that. But again, you know, this, you're looking at Troy, who's like he's got 25, 50 movies out, you know, with all the videos he's got. But he's been building it for the last 10 years in Purium. So I just say to you, don't get discouraged. Just take advantage of whatever he's offering and follow the duplicatable pattern.
Yeah, and I'd like to say that we can only start from where we're at. There's no reason being like envious or like, oh, I can't do what he does. Look, we all start exactly where we're at. But one thing that really helps me, because I do plenty of analog as well. I serve Liquid Sunshine almost once a week in the public. We have a farmer's market here in our local area, and I let the downline kind of run everything. Even if I also like to do this, the person that starts the conversation isn't always the person that closes, right? And so I start a lot of conversations, and then I let my team do the enrollments. And so, but if I'm sitting there at the booth and somebody's asking a question, I want to make sure they have access to the cleanse and that I have their phone number in my phone, or I've had some type of communication. And if you've ever done a booth before, you've got people coming, right? And you have one person to talk to, but then you see another person and they're interested, but you're talking to this person. I want to make sure that they have contact. And then I go and get some green juice and start serving it to the next person, because you want to, you know, be out there. So this helps when you're in the field. I also go to yoga studios and serve it there. And the text replacement's been great because I handed out over 10,000 business cards in my first 10 years in network marketing, first 8 years in network marketing. And I only got like 5 or 6 phone calls from those 10,000 cards. So text replacement, they're in my phone. I have their contact, and they have gotten a video and a $50 gift card or $100 off on the ULT. And I really don't sell product. I sell transformation. And so I can send you a video on the product, but ultimately I want to talk about transformation. And I want to say one more thing on talking about the business more than the product. So Ray Kroc built McDonald's, and McDonald's had a perfected system in fast food, of quality fast food. And the quality's been adjusted over the years. But the bottom line is when he started pitching the franchise model, he didn't even talk about the product. He talked about the dream. And then he said towards the end, oh, there's the product if you want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a throwaway thing. Now, we have organic ingredients in a world that has gone crazy and eating poison, right? My friend is a motorcycle champion and he teaches workshops, and he came out to Arizona recently, and all the athletes on the motorcycles, they're eating Lunchables and plastic wrapped garbage, right? And these are athletes, and this is today's world. And so, and he's an organic guy because he got many injuries and he had to learn how to repair his body. And so he only eats organic. And so the world that we live in is full of garbage. So you do have that angle, but once the angle is opened up, a lot of people need to make money right now. And just having that conversation, first of all, trains you that it's okay to make money and build a business and own your business. And this is the fastest way to build your business. And you have to start somewhere. And talking about the business, asking qualifying questions. Have you ever thought of owning your own business? Who do you know that needs to make an extra $200 to $500 a month? Car payment, rent, etc. And basically everybody does out there. I would say 90% of the population needs to make some extra money or is open to it. And making money online has never been easier. So network marketing, because affiliate marketing online and internet marketing, people are looking for ways to make money. And this Amazon drop shipping and Uber Eats and all that stuff, there's a bit of a learning curve. And if people are into health or want to get healthy, this this starts to be a no-brainer, because when the weight comes off, like Sonia Magruder was making $350,000 a year in real estate. She lost 19 pounds in 10 days. And she's like, can I make money with this? And now she replaced her
Mhm.
income from the real estate market.
Mhm.
So really have that business conversation and start to get out there, even if you're afraid. Because if the conversation starts somewhere. And remember, Ray Kroc and McDonald's, I think that company makes like $100 million a month.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have like, just for this conversation right here, I have notes that I am going to make a post about what Troy said, okay? And you're right, Troy. Everybody needs money. Everybody. And talk about the dream. I talk a lot, and I'm going to start talking a lot about, in my post about the famous American dream, okay? Because that's my passion. I'm living the American dream, and I want everybody else to live the American dream. I love it. I loved that, Troy. He does a lot of income producing activities. Okay, he's always in action. You want to know how he got to a 5-star crown? Action, income producing activities. This guy, Troy, is on social media probably the whole freaking day, because he's right. Either make money off social media or get out. Don't do it. And finally, it got to my head, thanks to Troy. The secret of business is not to keep it, to keep your business a secret. I love it. When somebody asked me, and that was me before, is this a network marketing? Is this an MLM? And I go, yeah, but you know what? You can make money. No, yes, it is. Otherwise, I would not be doing this. Okay? Because through network marketing, through MLM, we can help a lot of people, more than what you can imagine. And everybody gets commission. Most of the people in your organization is going to get commission of that. I love that. The secret of business is not to keep business a secret.
yeah. And
Go see
so
my post. Go see my post.
and look, social media is only what, 10 years, 10, 15 years old, right? And before that, we made business cards, we made awnings, we made postcards, television advertising if you got enough money, newspaper advertising, mail advertising. Now we have social media, which is it's kind of an illusion that it's free, because they're collecting your data and marketing back to you and selling it to the marketers. So the bottom line is everybody's marketing online, so you might as well use it and do attraction marketing. Offer people, value, not just using it to advertise. And each conversation is nuanced, right? So Esther had a question. Troy, Lucy, you advised Troy to talk more about the business, meaning, oftentimes in high quality health products, it's all about the products. And that's understandable because there's not a lot of organic products on the market. So, however, there are two great conversations with Purium. One is the products and transformation. And then the other one is making money. And a lot of us into the health field are kind of afraid to make money, or afraid to tell people we're in business, or network marketing has a stigma. And so, but that's changed dramatically since lockdown and coronavirus, because many more people are sitting at home, they've been displaced or locked down, and they want to make money online. And so in the business, in this company, it exploded during that time. So just train yourself to have the conversation and ask open-ended questions. Have you ever thought of owning your own business? Have you ever thought of owning your own life? Well, what does that mean? I own my own life. Well, do you have enough time and money to do what you want when you want? No, I have to go to work every day, just like everybody else. Well, I go to work every day too, but I usually go to the gym and then film that. And then I ride my bike around with my dog and my kids, and I film that too. And that's called work for me. I live by design, not by default. And that is the entrepreneurial way. This is a lifestyle design. And I'm not saying it's easy, but I have friends that buy franchises. There's a lady that I just interviewed with, she wanted me to come in there and talk about IV drips for health. And I wanted to do some NAD, which is a $2,600 package. And I asked her, because I'm very interested in entrepreneurs and their business. I asked her how much the franchise was. She said she has $500,000 invested. Network marketing, people have a little bit invested and they kind of kick the tires and touch it a little bit. And ooh, that hurts. And that's too difficult for me. And I can't get past my own blocks and tiptoe around it. But the fact of the matter is, this woman has $500,000 invested in this brick and mortar business. And she is praying to God it works. And she's an executive at American Express, which means she has enough salary to make big investments and try and retire doing this, right? For a nominal fee, the price of your own organic nutrition, I'll save you time and money at the grocery store. You own your own business. You got tax implications, write-offs. You can work from home. You're location independent. There are perks, but you still got to work. Whether you got a $500,000 investment in a brick and mortar institution, and there's yoga studios that you can franchise too. There's Domino's Pizza. And on average, that costs about $1 million to set up a Domino's Pizza. It takes 4 years for return on investment. You can get out of your own way and get your mindset right and get your return on investment and build a business. I built my business up to $5,000 a month in 9 months. I had 2 children and a wife that wanted money, and rightfully so. And I lived in Santa Monica. I got my ass to work. Thank God Michael didn't keep his business a secret and kept following up with me. And when I finally said yes, I used his house as my office, and we did 3-way phone calls every single day. I had my phone glued to my hand. I'm not going to lie. I had my phone glued to my hand, and I worked my ass off. And in 9 months, I built my business up to $5,000 a month, from $0 to $5,000 a month. So it can be done, but it's about mindset. It's about application. It's about education and getting out of your own way. The biggest thing, and I wrote it up here in the beginning, it says you can't have in the hand what you don't have in the mind first. Everything you see in the world that is not nature was created in the mind of mankind. This phone, this tripod, these curtains, the paint on the wall, the actual building, my bed, the couch was made first by someone that goes, I am going to create this. And then they went out in the world. Thought, word, action becomes manifest in the flesh. Sound affects matter. And so we are creative beings. So get your mind right first. How much money do you need? On average, everyone needs $8,000 a month just to barely thrive. Depends on where you are, but things are expensive right now. If you want a real spiritual life, double that, because you're worth it. Maybe you want to go study for a year in India. You want to study yoga or something, or you want to study Chinese medicine. You're going to need extra money and a cushion. And so double at least $8,000, and everybody should be real honest with themselves. How much money they need to thrive with organic food, low stress, gasoline in their vehicle, and an ability to go and fly to other seminars and teachers to learn and expand yourself. And if you need a spiritual text to support you on that journey, I recommend reading The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, written in 1910. It's a short book, and it'll get your mind right. So mindset first, and then learn everything I'm talking about. And a lot of it's on your back office, and then just move forward.
Let me throw one thing out here to you all. Thanks, Troy. That's really so powerful. One of the things we can take from this call, and no matter what level you have of knowledge of nutrition, network marketing, if we take the attitude that Troy is just sharing with us. I mean, you got to think about the attitude behind what he's saying, behind his voice, behind his energy, the positive, the direct information that he wants to share. He's not looking to see if somebody wants to hear it or not want to hear it. He's sharing with a very positive attitude of the truth that he feels people need to know. And that is so important for each of you. You all are so talented, so gifted, but you get caught up in maybe your doubts. Well, if you notice, Troy's not caught up in his doubts. He's sharing from a positive point of view of stuff that he's read, studied, and he's eaten Purium for 10 years. He knows what the results will be for people. And for those of you that are newer, when you get off this call, go play it again. Lucy will post it on the Love Team and go over it and listen and start taking on the attitude, because Troy's altitude is very high because his attitude is so sharp. Okay. And that's what people really hear behind the voice, behind the information. And I remember when Troy started, and then he started working with Lucy, and those two became partners. And that's been a fun partnership. So you're running buddies. I mean, Troy became a running buddy with Lucy as well as me, and more so with Lucy after a few months. And it's just really been a great relationship of business and friendship. But again, it's the attitude that's creating your altitude. So that's one of Troy's secrets to success.
And I want to talk about doubt. Look, I'm a human being. I have doubt. I've had doubt in the past. I've had ups. I've had downs. Trust me, I was red diamond and I went down to green diamond and went through a divorce. You want to talk about shame and guilt? And I kept going. I mean,
Yeah.
I already had so many years behind me. We have to grow. It took me 13 years to crack the network marketing promise, the code, right? And now I have 4 people underneath me that have cracked that code as well. It's like Lucy said, the people beneath me, I definitely want them to be more successful than me.
Yep. Love it. I love it. Troy, this has been so freaking amazing. Thank you so much. And
Thanks, Troy.
this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to do the training today because I will stand along for a longer time. Okay. And this training that Troy just gave us, I strongly believe that we have to listen it and digest everything and learn everything. You guys, I don't know if you know, but you're learning from the best. Okay. Probably the number one money maker in the company. Okay. This is it. Okay. So digest everything. Next week, we're coming and we're going to do baby steps on how to do the text replacement, how to work boards. Okay. Text replacement and how to work boards and how to work the Purium app. Okay. Because
Go in the chat right now, guys, and copy and paste all my text replacements that I sent you. Mm-hmm. Not all of them are Purium related, but the ones that are, especially the cleanse, and then make sure that your gift card code is hyperlinked in there. And then replace it with whatever video of your choice is and adjust the copy. But remember, copywriting needs to be psychologically triggering or psychologically inspiring people to make action. So just look at the copy that's there and look at the frequently asked questions, and then you can start working with your copy text replacements, or you can just go over to boards and start playing with it. You're going to have to play with it. I got to tell you, I've been on YouTube for 20 years. And the algorithm keeps changing and the dashboard keeps changing. And I can't keep up with it at all. But if I just go in there and play with it or watch a YouTube video on how to use it, you have to play with it. You have to go in there and play with it. Yep. And then that will teach you.
So I would recommend everybody make yourself an amazing, one of our amazing mushroom drinks. or maybe an amazing dark berry, which has become my favorite drink, Imperium. Oh my God, Lucy makes a dark berry shake that you die for. And take this video when Lucy posts it and just sit back and go through it, stop it. Troy might say 3 minutes worth of stuff, stop it and listen to it again. That's the best training you can do for yourself when you get these jewels of information, and to just have fun with it and own it. And pretty soon you'll start having the same kind of attitude, the same kind of, that you want to instill in other people. Because that's really what Troy's trying to do, is instill the vitality of what he's learned and what the value of what our foods are. And Lucy says, you don't talk business, not about the products. Well, the main reason we're successful is because we have the best superfoods on the freaking planet. So if you learn the business stuff the way Troy has and Lucy has, now add, now you've got it. And when you walk in a room, when you walk into anywhere, people will go, wow, that person's got some energy that I want to learn about.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, with that, we're going to close the call. You have a lot of homework. Troy gave us a lot to, I think he already did most of the job for us for doing the text replacement, okay? We tweak it a little bit to make it our own, okay? And be ready for next week because you're going to do your own text replacement. We're going to do baby steps, and then we're going to look at boards. We're going to look at the Purium app. Okay, sounds good. Troy, I can't thank you enough for being here today. It was awesome training. Thank you so much. And thanks everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.
And have a happy, let's spread that love around. It's happy Valentine's. And so keep spreading that love around, because that's really what we're about, sharing our love and compassion with folks.
Thank you.
Much
Bye.
love, guys. God
Thanks,
bless.
Troy. Thanks, everybody.
Later.